Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Louise Perera and today we are going to get into yet another spooky look. And for this look, I'm going to need a bald cap and a fake brain because I am going to turn myself into the most terrifying killer clown you have ever seen. This look's going to take me forever, so let's get started. I have a lot of hair, so I put in a braid and hopefully the bald cap will disguise it. But before we can do the bald cap, we need to glue down our eyebrows. And we are getting rid of the hoodie because it is really hot in my studio. We have a boot tube on. It's fine. And we are going to have to be a little patient with this because it's going to take a few layers. My cat's possessed. And it has taken 20 minutes to glue down my eyebrows. I need to get a move on. We started at 3. Let's see what time we finish. I'm just going to press some powder into them. Aggressively beat your brow. Eyebrows are sorted. It's time for the bald cap. Aggressive little bald cap. Perfect. Now that it's on, we need to glue down our forehead first. And I'm just gonna use some Pro adhesive. We are gonna try and cut our ears. And it just ripped. I think we can salvage it. We have got to cut away all the extra bald cap now, very carefully. Now, no matter what, we are going to get this brain stuck to our head. I don't know how at the moment, but we're gonna do it. And the first thing we are gonna try is covering our head in glue. Let's try and plonk this on and cut off these bits that are hanging off just a bit too much. Look, my little cockroach friend, you must go. Don't like you in the front of my look. You are taking up too much of the limelight. Now we need to get rid of this edge and make it look as if it's actually my brain. I'm gonna use some scar wax to do that, and if you wanna know how I apply this, just check out the video. I have linked somewhere up above. Okay, it's somewhat glued, and I already hacked away at some scar wax. So let's put this along the edge. But this is a lot of scar wax to try and blend out. If this falls apart after all the effort, I'm gonna scream. I'm just gonna try and keep the edge at least flat so that it looks like I was scalped. It did take a while, but we are getting somewhere. I'm gonna go over these edges with some liquid latex and hope for the best. I don't really understand why I'm doing this look. I don't particularly like clowns. As we already have the liquid latex out, we might as well try and blend in the bald cap. Just a little bit of liquid latex along the edges should do the trick. We just have to wait for the liquid latex to dry now. Now that that's dry, I'm just going to set it all with some loose powder. The prosthetics are done. It is time for the makeup, and I want that classic white face, so we are going to use Mehron's Clown White. Now this stuff is thick, so I am going to spread it out with my little spatula first, because a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. And I'm just gonna use a dry beauty sponge to blend this out. Now I'm using a dry one because this white paint does not mix well with anything damp. And we're just gonna try and get this even all over. It's taking longer than I thought. I've got the white as even as I can. Now I am going to set it all in place with some white setting powder. Now don't try and use any translucent setting powder that isn't this white. And we are just gonna dab this everywhere and try not to inhale the powder. This is definitely going to be a nightmare to take off. We're gonna bronze up with some grey eyeshadow. We are definitely winging it. Let's give ourselves a nose. And I'm not gonna go all the way down because we are going to give ourselves a classic red nose. I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow now, and I'm gonna use the Carnival XL Pro palette from Bperfect. I think one eye should be blue, the other one red, and we'll do it in that classic triangle clown shape. I'm not gonna be too precise with this. This clown's been around for a while. This look is really testing my patience though now. After 4 hours, I kind of check out mentally. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of black and just darken this up. And under the eye, I'll do the same and then blend everything out. I'm gonna quickly do the other eye in red and I will be back when it's done. Eyes are done. It is time to give us that classic clown red nose. And I'm gonna be using some watercolors for the next few steps. Let's get the outline done. Let's fill this in. I want it to be a bit darker. You don't want this nose to be very bright. I'm just gonna add some white highlights. We need to give ourselves a nice big smile. And again, I'm just using the water activated face paints. I am not gonna be able to talk very much whilst doing this because I am gonna screw it up like I just did. Let's get a little bit of red on the inside of these lips. Maybe the red will make it look a little bit more deadly. I'm gonna dip back into a red eyeshadow and I'm gonna buff around the edges of my nose just to make it look a little bit more messy because we don't need this guy to be perfect. Much better. I'm now gonna try and blend out the edges of my mouth the same way I've done to my nose. I'm just gonna go over it first with a grayish eyeshadow. We need to try and blend out these edges a bit better. Like, I want them to look rough, but not this rough. Everything is blended. Now we need to finish off the brain portion of this look. We need to make this brain look like it's popped out of my skull. So we need to go in with some water activated paints and I'm going to make this look a little bit more realistic. And I'm gonna do that by just running a red shade along the edge. I'm gonna go around this edge as well because I think it would be more bloody if I had chunks of my brain missing. I don't particularly like the white parts of this brain, so I'm going to go over them. So I'm gonna go in between my brain folds and make them darker. Dipped into the water activated face paints with a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna stipple this along the edges. Finally made it to the last step of this look and all we have to do now is add some fake blood. I am going to go a little bit ham with the blood. That looks nasty. I'm gonna add some blood in between all the folds. I just want them all to look nice and juicy. I probably know why I only have nightmares now. It is time for the montage. That is my killer clown look complete. And it is now 20 to 10 and we have been doing this for almost 7 hours. I am very tired, but I am very happy with the end result, even though I cannot see it that well because of these contacts. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and if you did all that, you might as well follow me on my other social medias because I post a lot more on them than I do over here. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Louise Perera and today with some we're gonna he's lost his mind. I answered the door like this, it's okay.